everyone, I'm John DeFreitas, local realtor in the Toronto area with Sutton Summer Realty, and I'm bringing you another neighborhood this week. This week I'm bringing you the neighborhood of Markland Woods, located in Toronto. Markland Woods probably is not a very familiar neighborhood to so many of you, but it's a neighborhood that borders right at the far west end of the city of Toronto, right off of Bloor Street. This neighborhood is a quintessential kind of family neighborhood that so many people just forget and neglect. However, I've traveled through the area so many times and it always catches my attention because of the beautiful neighborhood streets. Let me tell you a little bit more about exactly where it's located. So, Markland Woods is located right off of Bloor at the very far west end of Toronto. To the west side of Markland Woods borders the Etobicoke Creek. To the south is Bloor. To the east, it goes fairly close to the 427, and to the north, right up to the Burnopthorpe. Now, a little brief history on this neighborhood. So this neighborhood really dates back to the early 1960s, but it was in 1958 that a gentleman called Mark Cavalli, an Italian gentleman, purchased the land, and it was made available after the Conservation Authority took a look at the impacts of Hurricane Hazel and what the floodwaters looked like off the Etobicoke Creek. Once the flood and the floodwaters and the high water mark was established, then the land became available for development, which Mark took advantage of and started developing what is called now Markland Woods. So this neighborhood dates back to the 1960s, as I mentioned. It's a beautiful tree-lined neighborhood. There are plenty of parks and amenities nearby, and I'm going to show you an aerial view now of this neighborhood and point out specifically some of the geographical informational areas that are nearby. So here's Markland Woods, and then you've got the Markland Wood Golf Course that nestled right beside it right there. You've also got Centennial Park, which is a great park just at the north end right there. And there you'll also have Centennial Park Golf, as well as Centennial Park itself, where you've got go-karts and people just have a lot of fun on those go-karts in the summertime. You've got picnic areas, you've got tobogganing hills in the wintertime. It's located just a bus ride away, very short distance from the Markland Wood neighborhood. Now you've got other things. I mentioned the Etobicoke Creek, which runs right next to it, right there. It's great for getting outdoors, fantastic for activity for young families, even seniors who are very active, love living and staying in the Markland Wood area because they have so many amenities and the ability to get outdoors and surround themselves with the park in the area. Now you've got other amenities located in the park in the Markland Woods neighborhood as well. You've also got the airport, which is just to the north there. Now that is conveniently close by if you are traveling for work a lot or if you just like to travel, period. Now, if you live at the top end of Markland Woods, you might get a little bit of airport noise, but I can assure you it's really not bad. To the south, you've got Shoreway Gardens right there. And that's a very popular, fairly high-end mall in the area, and that's not located very far away as well. Now, there are other amenities. There is the TTC that runs very close by right there, and the Kipling bus stop is right at the far westerly end, and that's about 3 kilometers from the Markland Woods neighborhood itself, so also very, very close by. And finally, if you do decide to move into Markland Woods, you'll have the benefit of being so close to main transportation arteries like the 427 there that runs north-south. You've got the 401 at the top end there, right by the airport, and very close by to the south, you've also got the QEW right there. So that's a little bit on the geography and what's available in and around the area. Now, in terms of schooling, there are some great school systems in the area. 2 schools that stand out as ranking extremely high on the Fraser Institute is one, St. Clement Elementary School. That's a fantastic school. It ranks very high on the Fraser Institute ranking. Then you've got Glen Forest Secondary School, and that's also an excellent high school that is not too far away at all. That also ranks very high. So there's a couple of schools that you should consider if you're looking to move into the area with young families. Finally, let's talk a little bit about the actual real estate in the area. Now, as I mentioned, many of the homes are single family, large detached. That surely is about 90% of the available property types out there. Here are the pricing. So a single family detached home in the area is going to cost you right around $1.8 million. Now, there aren't any semi-detached in the area, and condos are going to run you right around $950,000 up to about $1 million for a condo townhouse. If you're looking at a condo apartment, there are some located at the top end of Burnopthorpe, and those are going to run you right around $650,000 to maybe almost $700,000. So there you go, a little bit about the real estate, a little bit about Markland Woods. Probably many of you have not heard of it, but I assure you, if you're in the West Toronto area or far east Mississauga area, take a drive through Markland Woods. It's a great little pocket neighborhood if you're looking to relocate to a really family-oriented neighborhood. If you want more information about Markland Woods or any neighborhoods in and around the GTA, I'm really familiar with so many of them. It's a passion of mine. Please reach out to me. You can contact me through my brokerage at Sutton Summit, or so many other ways you can get hold of me through social media or my direct number. Once again, I'm John Freitas. I'm a local realtor in the Toronto area with Sutton Summit. I enjoy bringing you these neighborhoods, and I can't wait to bring you the next one. So take care, everybody.